Same deal, scholarship, you know, on an island, on a tiny island, being like, I gotta get out of here. And you know, made an amazing life for himself, and has made amazing. He's kind of an exemplary New Yorker in terms of the changes he's made. He started as a community activist. He founded the Hispanic Federation. You know, he is inexhaustible. I am the slacker of my family. And you laugh, but it's true. I really am.
So your dad's experience, Heights is all about the immigrant experience, Cuban Dominicans. This is about the immigrant experience, turnout. I think I read something that Turnout said, like, he's the greatest immigrant that America's ever had. He's made the most impact. So in our state today, what do you feel about the hyperbolic sort of language that's going on about immigration? And I mean, your dad's Puerto Rican descent, Puerto Rico is part of America, but at the same time,
yes!
I got you. But at the same time, there's just so much crazy rhetoric around this.
And it comes around every 20 years. Like, that's the fun of this show, is it's a reminder, you know, with Heights, it was a reminder that, you know, immigrants build small businesses here, and they're an engine of our American economy. With Hamilton, it's a nice reminder that our greatest military commander was French. The creator of our financial system was from Nevis. And the guy who organized our armies and taught us how to march in formation was a gay Prussian named Friedrich von Steuben, who came here to help us. Immigrants have been at every intersection, at every point in our founding and our growth. And every 20 years or so, they're a dirty word used by politics. They try to make the word immigrant a dirty word. I remember when Pat Buchanan sang this song in 1996. It's an old song, and it used to apply to the Irish. The Irish need not apply signs in the late 18th century. And today it's Mexicans and it's Latin Americans, but you know, as long as Trump is out there, I will be the counterweight saying, hey, we have always been here, we make our country better. It's the reality.
So we're here at Advertising Week. We should probably talk a little bit about advertising.
Sure. I wore my Yay Hamlet shirt.
I know. We're going to talk about it in a second. But you also, you've written jingles in your past.
I did. In the lean years, I wrote political jingles for my dad has been a political consultant for the past few years. So I've written smooth jazz for Sharpton ads on WBLS. I've written, you know, my dad would just call me and say, no, they didn't have lyrics. I didn't write like, dun, 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 dun. I didn't write like my
yeah.
I did write a robocall once, because Fat Joe was going to support Freddie Ferrer when he was running for mayor, and they were like, write a robocall for Fat Joe to rap. So imagine picking up a phone and being like, Freddie's ready to be the mayor. I don't think Fat Joe ever recorded it, but I have it in my, you know, I wrote it. That was one of the weirder assignments I've ever gotten. Write a rap about Freddie Ferrer being mayor by Fat Joe.
But in terms of, you know, the marketing of your shows, that T-shirt Yay Hamlet.
Let me explain the origins of. So, one of the unique things about Hamilton is it's had a very public gestation process. I performed the first song from it at the White House in 2009, and again, just like my cast album with Heights needing to be recorded in college. HBO filmed the evening of poetry and spoken word because they had poets that were performing that same evening. So it doesn't look like C-SPAN footage of an event at the White House. It looks like I'm starring in some surreal movie where I'm performing this, you know, apocalyptic song about Hamilton for the First Family. And that video has been viral for 7 years now. I've been hearing about history teachers using it in their classes. And I've just been saying, I have 49 more songs. I'm almost done. But I'm very active on Twitter because I honestly think it's the opposing muscle group to writing musicals. Musicals take 7 years of pop. So it's a nice release valve to then just spray some creativity into a 140-character tweet and send that out into the world. And the people who follow me have been in on the process. I've been writing about what I struggle with and what I'm having trouble with. So anyway, the day after we opened, I was walking with Kiara, my co-writer for In the Heights. We live in the same building. And we were walking on 181st Street, and a lady drives by and goes, "Congratulations on Hamlet!" And I go, "Oh, I wish I wrote Hamlet." And she goes, "Yay, Hamlet!" And drives off. Kiara and I look at each other and laugh, and I tweet this, and the hashtag Yay Hamlet is born. And now anytime anything good happens with the show, people write hashtag Yay Hamlet. And so when we started doing the merch, like deciding what the merchandise would be for Hamilton, which was, again, a very fun meeting, I said, let's make limited edition Yay Hamlet t-shirts. Maybe no one will buy them, but my Twitter followers will know what they are. We're sold out. They're the most popular item because it's like an inside joke I have with 78,000 people. It is this like weird inside joke for the Hamiltonians who have been sort of following my process through late night writing sessions. Twitter's a great substitute for caffeine. It's just this little. It's this little. It's too. And I have like my wife will change the password when I have deadlines. I'll just take the phone away and she'll change it, and then like when I'm ready to get it back, I'll be like, all right, what's the password? And she'll be like, Lynn never got enough hugs. Lynn needs attention.
So mobile, which is a big source of conversation here at Advertising Week, has been. You know, Broadway is always kind of linked to the game and adopted technology, mostly because it's the oldest art form that exists. And it's now, I think your show has done a great job of coordinating the use of mobile through social engagement,